Absolutely, guys. Well, listen, as you guys can tell, man, I'm just so overjoyed, once again, honored and appreciative of having this opportunity to really serve on this platform that so many others, great men and women that come forth in this community on this platform called Smarter Than Money. And folks, we are all partners. We are all one global community. We're all a success team here. And so that's how we like to keep it. We don't want this to be about a one man or a two man or a three man, woman or man show. This is a global community, folks, extending from all four corners of the earth, all around the world. We're being able to go out here and get people to become smarter than money, okay? And so we have people from all different walks of life. We have doctors, we have people in the medical field, we have people bringing their churches involved, we have pastors, bishops, we have former gynecologists in here, we have school teachers, we have anybody, as I like to say, anywhere between Yale and jail that's over in here really learning about how to become smarter than money, folks, okay? And so it's pretty phenomenal. My name is Douglas Ford, as I mentioned, out of Houston, Texas. And I've been involved in this project now right at about 7 months. And it's been nothing short of just exciting, really exciting. I don't like to get into this thing where I'm doing this long drawn out introduction. I pride myself on really not giving an introduction because I just don't feel it's so much required here, because literally, ladies and gentlemen, especially guests that are chiming in this for the first time, maybe this is your second time hearing this, but literally it's gonna be the same thing. Anyone that can fog a mirror up is gonna be able to do what we're gonna talk about this evening, okay? And they'll be able to receive sustainable, reliable cash flow from this day onward, okay? By what we call doing a low barrier of entry combined with a low barrier of execution. So I'm not gonna belabor the moment. I like to have a little joke. I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing, guests, that Elizabeth Taylor told her 8 husbands. She said, I'm not gonna be before you long. So let me go ahead and jump on in this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Absolutely. All right. T, are you able to see my screen, sir? Hold on, make sure.
Yes, sir.
Right place, because see, I did that before, and I was in the middle of the presentation. Anyway, so guys, I just want to make a quick disclaimer. The information shared in this presentation is not to be considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes. As members, we are not financial advisors, and we are merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. The name of our community is Smarter Than Money. We believe you become smarter than money when you have money powerfully working for you, where I like to call your money giving birth to more money versus us just working for the money, okay? But specifically speaking, generating ongoing residual cash flow, because we all know how to go out there and make money, right? We know how to go out there and either work and have, have our jobs pay us, or if we're conducting a business, as we're in business, we're making money. Or like I say, a church is out there while it's in service, it's making money. But we're talking about the cash flow. That's that money that's coming in and out of your household, in and out of your organization, your church, your nonprofit, your foundation, whatever it may be, because we have all those different types of entities getting a part of this platform. But it's that cash flow that's coming in and out of your household, independent of your involvement, your money working for you. And the reason why that's significant, folks, because think about it. When money is working for you, guess what? Money never calls off sick, okay? Money never has to take a day off. Money will work for you faster than you'll be able to work anytime, any day of the week. And it'll just continue to work for you as long as you're putting it into place and having it employed, as we say, having money work for you. But specifically speaking, watch this, ladies and gentlemen, without us gambling any money. That's what got me fired up about this, is that I've been a part of programs, folks, and I've lost tens of thousands of dollars gambling the money, where we're relying on the market or doing any trading or staking or mining. This has nothing to do with that, folks. And also, I want to let you know, this is not network marketing, even though I cut my teeth in that industry for like 18 years, okay? But I understood the work that was involved. I understood also that it only has a 3% success rate. And I also understand that people's success in that field was based on chance, meaning that You got involved, but some make money, some didn't. Folks, what you're going to hear today, everyone's success is connected to what we call absolute certainty, to where anytime and every time this thing will be called 2 steps, a one-time execution is done, folks, you cannot get out of the way of the money that's going to come to you. As we like to say, it's unavoidable. And we're simply going to be creating unavoidable cash flow, folks, by creating your own bank on the blockchain, okay? Now, I'm not going to get deep in the weeds with blockchain, but just understand this about blockchain. When something is running and operating on the blockchain, folks, it cannot be changed. It cannot be tampered with. It cannot be manipulated. It cannot be hacked. But most importantly, it's going to function the same way every single time, all the time, without fail. There it goes back again. No gambling of your money. A 0% failure rate is what we're talking about here. And so we're going to talk about digital wallet cash flow, something that we are already involved with, okay? You're going to receive unavoidable cash flow for what you're already doing. Think about this, companies that we're already involved with. If I was to take a poll right now and just ask you guests, how many of us are already involved with companies like Venmo, PayPal, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, okay, right? If I was to take a poll, I bet almost 100% of you would say probably have multiple of those, if not just one of them. Guys, if you're using a bank account, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, guess what? They're in the digital wallet game as well. Visa, MasterCard, American Express, they're in the digital wallet game, okay? Understand, folks, these systems are upending the finance and the banking industry. When's the last time you've gone through a bank teller, through the drive-through, and you've seen long lines of cars? Guys, I haven't seen that in maybe over 15 years or so. The only line that's long is the ATM. Well, think about it. Everybody now is using a digital wallet right here from the comfort of their smartphones. Think about it. Your bank, you're able to now to take a picture of the front and back of your paycheck, sign your phone, hit the button, and send it right over to your bank. You never had to get out of your car. You never had to drive through any inclement weather. You didn't have to stand in any long lines. And yet your check got deposited. What made that happen, folks? A digital wallet. Please understand what I'm saying. These companies are already creating market share on the digital wallet space. See, while the narrative in news media has us focused on a particular coin, or doing some trading, or doing some mining, or doing some staking in this digital space, where the household name companies that we're generating billions of dollars for, you know what they're doing? They're opening up digital wallets. Because digital wallets, folks, it is the backbone of the digital space. And the digital space is no longer the future. The digital space is right now, and also the future to come. So it's not coming, it's here, okay? And so you got companies like Cash App that are doing over in excess of $4 billion in profit. How do they do that, folks? Because of you and I. Coinbase is doing over $330 billion every 4 months. How are they doing that? Because of you and myself. As we're opening up digital wallets, doing transactions, bringing our economic value over to their platform, okay? Look the person in the mirror and say, this is why they're generating the billions of dollars. The only thing is, folks, they're not sharing it with you and I. What if Cash App called you up right now, tonight, changed the situation around and said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna offer you the ability to open up an account, a digital wallet with us now, refer some few friends, and from you guys onward, anytime, every time, and all the time, from this day forward, when a digital wallet opens up, transactions take place, we're gonna have you and your friends receive micro payments from every transaction all around the world. Folks, would you take Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal up on that situation? I believe if you're a sane person, you're saying absolutely, without question. And so, folks, all I want you to do as you're consuming the information as we move forward, is just ask yourself two simple questions. Don't answer these questions for me. Don't answer these questions for the person that invited you. Answer these two questions for yourself. Number one, does it work? That's question number one. Question number two, I want you to ask yourself as you're consuming the information, can I do it too? And I believe, folks, if you're able to answer those two questions without a shadow of a doubt, all you have to do here is just turn the key, and instantly and continuously, you're going to have ongoing residual cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, that you can't move out of the way of. Why? It's already predetermined and set that anytime transactions open from you onward, it comes to you as cash flow over and over and over again. I want to introduce you to the Co-op Wallet. It is the world's first private Web 3.0 decentralized wallet. It's allowing you to receive immediate, let me say that again for the folks in the back. It's allowing you to receive immediate residual income. Folks, I love that because nobody is having to wait on receiving any money at all, ever, okay? For your personal, business, or charitable affairs, you can you can send and receive money between other Co-op Wallet users, and listen to this, folks, and withdraw your money when? Daily. So there's no holds on your money, folks. It's a cooperative economy leveraging blockchain peer-to-peer technology, which empowers its members worldwide to receive daily royalty deposits. Watch this, for simply referring people to open a Co-op Wallet account. Now, folks, let me say it this way. You're going to receive daily royalty deposits for simply referring people to open up a Cash App account, to open up a Venmo account, to open up a PayPal account, to open up a Coinbase account. But we understand they're not going to share the wealth with us. Folks, I'm about to introduce you to a wallet that we're already doing. Again, we're already doing this, opening up digital wallets. Banks are doing it. Institutions are doing it. Businesses are doing it. That's why they're coming over to this platform, because now they can now share in the economic value that they're already doing for the other companies that's not sharing the value with us. That is why your inviter invited you here today, that we now can come together and share in the economic value that we've already given to these household name companies. Now we can share in that value. Here's the best part. It only takes completing two simple steps. One single time, ladies and gentlemen, folks. Is the chat available? Let me see. No, it's not. But folks, I want that one to hit you like a ton of bricks. Like seriously, one. Because remember what I said, this is a one-time execution that's only required for anyone to do one time. Watch this. This triggers the ongoing residual cash flow that scales and immediately deposits into your co-op bank. Again, immediately deposits. And with your account continuing to receive from every cash flow asset thereafter, instantly, folks, but not just instantly and continuously every time a cash flow asset opens from this day forward. Folks, there's going to come a point where you're going to be receiving from digital wallets opening up all around the globe from people that you'll never see, and for people that you'll never ever even meet. Okay, folks, that's a game changer. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was taking my son, driving him around because my son plays high school football. Okay, he just got honored all team defense in district here. They had a little gathering for their high school football team, and he was awarded. He got some other awards too. But during the time when I was getting involved with this particular opportunity, I was receiving these notifications on my phone. And I was literally receiving money just from something that I did, my own participation. But then not only did I receive money, I referred to 3 other friends to do the exact same thing. And folks, they received instantly, just as I did, the same thing. But guess what? I looked at my wallet again. I had more money, ladies and gentlemen. And here I was driving around with my son, putting his talent on display for different colleges and different scouts, okay? Because one of my 84s and why I got involved, I wanted to cover his tuition, room and board, and books for any college that he wants to go to, okay? I'm well on my way of completing that, covering all 4 years. He can choose whatever school he wants to go to. He don't have to rely so much on a scholarship. Now, we're not gonna reject it if he gets one, but if he just wants to go to school because I want to play for that coach, I want to play in that system, okay? Well, he can have his choice of whatever options he wants, because dad is going to be able to facilitate that, folks, with this platform, the cash flow that we're receiving, okay? Tens of millions of dollars, folks, have already been processed, ladies and gentlemen, without ever missing one single payment. I've been able to withdraw my money flawlessly. Everyone else has as well. No problems withdrawing our money. No holds, as I mentioned. You have 7 days a week, 365 days a year access to your money. No holds on it, okay? So this is the best cash flow system ever created. Let me explain why. Number one is perfect timing. Douglas, what do you mean perfect timing? We're already doing it, right? We're already doing it. We're just not receiving we're just not receiving the royalty payment for what we're already doing. Number two, no skill set required. And this is the question I ask you, guests. When there is no skill set required, who then is not able to participate and do it? See, again, I was in network marketing for 18 years, right? And I know it required skill set. That's why when some people got involved, right? Some made money, some didn't. Only 3% for the most part. 97% of people wasn't making money. It was like a revolving door. I did affiliate marketing. It was the same thing. I did drop shipping. It was the same thing. Guys, a grown man was selling makeup and mascara. But I'm an entrepreneur. I can go out there and get it. I know how to use my mouthpiece. I can talk, okay? It's hard for me a lot of times to shut up. But the fact of the matter is, it required a level of skill set of maybe being a leader, or maybe being good at presenting, or maybe being good at having people skills, or maybe having good, the ability to sell, or recruit. And you had to have sales skills, and you have to have closing skills. Well, guess what? 97% of people don't have that. So then what happens? They just go from company to company to company, okay? Hoping and praying that the next thing is a silver bullet that brings them the breakthrough, the cash flow that they want. Again, we're talking about cash flow. But ladies and gentlemen, when it's no skill set required, what do I mean no skill set? Folks, the only thing that's required in terms of the work is putting in someone's first name, last name, email address, phone number, assign them a token, and instantly money comes to you every time, all the time, wallets open up from this day onward. That's why I say it's a choice and not a chance, because everyone's desired financial outcome is 100% choice. All you have to do is open the wallet, do the 2 steps, and that cooperative automation secures the ongoing residual cash flow for everybody, folks. Zero gambling involved whatsoever. No skill set required, as I mentioned. I just want to do an apples to apples comparison, going through some highlights of our wallet in comparison to the centralized models like the Cash Apps, PayPals of the world. With Cash App specifically and other digital wallets, they are centralized, meaning that they have a controlled authority. We are decentralized. It is the people's wallet. We govern this, we predetermine, we set the pace in which money flows here, okay? We control it, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you gotta love. Why? Because we control. We determine the outcome. And if we determine the outcome, are we looking to have that outcome fail or to follow through? See, when you control it, okay, that's a better position than when somebody else controls it. It's like when me and my wife are driving. She's scared when I'm driving, but I'm in control. But then we switch seats, right? Now I'm scared to death and she's in control and she got it handled. See, when you are in control of it, folks, you determine how fast and what pace that this moves. Make sense? Amen. So you're able to send and receive money, member to member, worldwide with our wallet. Where with their centralized model, folks, it's limited. We're both peer-to-peer, okay? With Cash App specifically, you can only send up to $7,500 per week. Look at our wallet. No limit on how much you can send or receive. We both have our own unique profile where only you have access to your wallet. Only you have the password. Only you have access to your money, okay? And you can, again, withdraw your money anytime you want, no holds. Ours is a custodial / non-custodial wallet. It's more like a hybrid model. But look at theirs. There's a custodial wallet, okay? Because the centralized authority owns it. They have the command. They have the control, and there's no privacy. Folks, these centralized companies can stop you from transacting anytime they want, whenever they want. They've already done it to a lot of us that's been involved, okay? Here, you have control and you have privacy, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I got my barber using the co-op wallet, okay? And I simply said, you know, he charges $50 to cut my hair. I was able to send $50 right over to his wallet. That money didn't even have to come up for air. He received his money. I received my haircut. It happens instantly. Here, our wallet is connected to a crypto exchange that has your personal bank account connected to it. And so when you withdraw your money, you're going to withdraw it in Ethereum because we're on the Ethereum blockchain. It's a stable coin. So there's no fluctuation that we are, looking for. Our money doesn't answer the fluctuation. Because again, we're not relying on the fluctuation of any crypto. We're not gambling. We're simply opening up digital wallets. Send your money right over to your crypto exchange, deposit into your account, or even exchange it for another cryptocurrency of your choice. Okay, it's totally up to you. It's your money. You have access to it, okay? So my favorite slide, folks, we are not this model, the pyramid, what they call the linear model, where it's the hierarchical structure. This is what we are over here. We are this model here, what's called the platform model. We're leveraging Web3 and blockchain technology. Now you notice over here, we're all white squares. Where over here, you see white squares represent owner and the blank squares represents employees, okay? Or those that are doing most of the work and the transactions and all the money is going at the top over here, but we're flattening the pyramidal structure, okay? If you notice over here, okay, we're all white squares because we are all benefiting, okay, in this. We all have the same thing to gain. Whereas over here, all the money is going to the top. This is like your network marketing. It's like your MLMs. That's the reason, because it requires duplication, right? It requires skill set in most cases, or it requires a lot of money, you being a part of these centralized shareholders where you and I don't get invited to the party at that stage, okay? And those that are operating here, they're needing to have at least about $100,000 to $1 million liquid. Folks, we're gonna show you how we're all benefiting, okay, from all transactions that take place from this date onward. So if 10,000 or 5,000 or 2 million came through our operation, see, if it came through over here, where's all the money going? Yeah, you know it, to the top. But when that money comes through here, folks, you're gonna receive from it. Your inviter is gonna receive. Their inviter, and their inviter, and their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter, their inviter. Everybody is receiving from the economic value that's coming through our operation, folks. Now you see why we're screaming this thing, where my voice goes hoarse from the rooftops. I have never in my life seen anything remotely close operate like this. Nobody's waiting on no money. I have access to my money anytime I want. And I'm only doing a one-time execution that has everyone receiving all the time. Tell me, I beg you to show me something that can at least challenge this. But folks, don't worry, don't even put forth the effort. You're not going to find it. Folks, for the first time in human history, we now get to have our success connected to absolute certainty, just like the income of most of our jobs that we receive an hourly wage. See, that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people like the job. Yes, you may like the people you work with. You may even like the company, has good benefits and all of that. But you know what you get for putting in whatever hours a week that you work? You're getting an absolute certain result either at the end of every week or end of every 2 weeks. Let them be missing your paycheck on any week or anytime you are desired to get paid and watch you go tear up HR. But what you love about it, folks, you love that when you do the hours that you work, you're receiving the results. This is the first business where when you do the result, you're instantly receiving the results. And every time the result happens, you're receiving continuously over and over and over. It's unavoidable for you to receive it, not only for your inviter, for you and anyone else that comes a part of this operation. Guys, I want to talk to you about creating your own digital toll booth, because that's literally what we're doing. I wanted to have this visual, guys, because I want us to get a visual picture of literally, as we're opening up digital wallets, as other wallets open up from you, it's literally having like cars coming to your digital toll booth, okay? Dropping off micro payments every time, anytime cars or digital wallets open up. That's not just gonna happen for you, but also for your inviter and everyone else that comes a part of our community. You ever said to yourself, man, if I ever had one of those toll booths, things financial would be different. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to set up your digital toll booth that you only have to set it up one time, and it's gonna have you receiving all the time. Can I say that again? You are only gonna have to set it up one time, and it's gonna have you receiving all the time, okay? Guys, we have two infrastructures, two matrices. We have the best version and we have a good version. I'm gonna talk about the best version first, which I call the 10X version. It's where you're gonna receive 10X the amount of payments coming through. And what you're gonna do, it's the 2 steps. It's the same 2 steps. It's just with, you're gonna be receiving greater residual payments in the 10X version. You're gonna buy 4 CoopWallet activation tokens for a one-time. Remember, I wanted that one time to hit you like a ton of bricks. One time out of pocket of $364 plus exchange fees. But to keep it 100% transparent, it's roughly gonna be about $410 one time out of pocket. And that depends on what cryptocurrency that you choose. We have up to 100 cryptocurrencies for you to choose from. The reason why we use tokens, ladies and gentlemen, because it's on the blockchain, remember? And tokens is what the blockchain understands and communicates with, but it's gonna be dollar for dollar because it's in stable coin. That's gonna get you 3 of the $25 tokens and 1 250 token that you're gonna keep for yourself, okay? Now, here's step 2. You just have 3 friends do the exact same thing. Steps 1 and steps 2. And we want everyone to do this within, our strategy is within 7 days or less. Now me, I know money loves speed, okay? It does. People would like to have cash flow like yesterday, not tomorrow, okay? And so I say we have people do this with a strategy of 3 to 5 days. But folks, we have people that are literally doing this every 48 hours, every 72 hours. We even have some people that were doing it every 24 hours. I spoke with a young lady that's out in the Netherlands, okay? I asked her, how many days did it take for you to get the 2 steps done? How many days? She said, no, not days, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, okay? Because guys, again, we control it. When we control it, we determine the outcome. So it's 2 + 2 is gonna equal 4. Whether it takes you 5 minutes to answer it, or whether it takes you 3 days to answer it, whether it takes you 5 days to answer it, it's gonna operate the same every time. Your 3 friends doing the exact same thing, that's it, you are done. Those are the 2 steps, ladies and gentlemen. And that cooperative automation, as I said, is gonna secure the cash flow for everybody doing the 2 steps that they're only required to do one time. Let's go through this money, okay? Again, we're gonna speak on it as if people are doing this 5 days or less. Can we do that, okay? Your inviter is gonna do it, folks. How many times are they required to do the 2 steps? One time. When they do that, folks, instantly they're receiving $260 that's coming to them every 28 days, okay? Because it is a subscription base, okay? Again, they're friends. You, in this case, are one of the 3 friends, right? How many times are you gonna do it? One time, that's right. Instantly, you're receiving $260, the same predictable result as your inviter. Do you see why your inviter is excited? Because you just did the same thing, the same amount of times they did it. You didn't do nothing more. You only did it one time out of pocket. You only opened up 3 accounts one time, but respectively, your inviter did it in 5 days, you did it in 5 days, so collectively that's 10 days between the 2 of you, okay? But watch what else happened. Instantly and simultaneously, as you were receiving that 260, remember I told you my 3 friends did the exact same thing? They received the exact same result, and instantly and simultaneously, guess what happened to me? Same thing happened to your inviter. Their money went up to 380, okay? They did nothing else. Again, your 3 friends now are gonna do this same 2 steps. They're gonna do it in 5 days or less, but let's say it took 5 days, so that's 15 days collectively. Again, they're 260, moves you up to 380, moves your inviter up to $870. Folks, 870 in 15 days, that's 2 weeks and 1 day. That's covering a car note for many people. Definitely a motorcycle note if you got a motorcycle, okay? But think about that, folks, that's what this is about. Can we get your car note paid? Can we get your house note covered? Can we get all your bills covered? My goal is to get a person's, okay, to where they're getting their mortgage covered within the next 18 to 36 days, okay? And we're screaming this thing from the rooftops because I've never seen anything so simple. Let me see if it's gonna be simple for the next group of people. Let me see, you're doing 2 steps, opening up a digital wallet for 3 friends to do the same. That's it. They're receiving 260. They did nothing different. As a result of that, your 3 friends' money, or 3 others, or 3 groups of people. Again, you can bring a charity, you can bring a nonprofit, a church, okay? A local community, it doesn't matter, because they're all using Cash App, they're all using PayPal, they're all using a bank account. Again, we're bringing our economic value here. We're diversifying our effort, but watch what it's doing. It's collectively raising everyone's cash flow result. You see how you have the same predictable result as your inviter? You did the same thing. You have to do nothing else. You did it one time. Your inviter money goes up to $2,500 basically. Folks, that's 5, 10, 15, that's 20 days. Your inviter is receiving $2,500 that they're receiving every 28 days. How many times did they have to do the 2 steps? One time. Are they required to do it again in a week? No. Are they required to do it again in a month? No. Are they required to do it again in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30 years? No. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a network of churches that are coming in here. We have a network of nonprofits that are coming in here. Folks, we've been game planning with a Fortune 300 company. Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't know them before I got a part of this. But somebody who knew 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 somebody opened up digital wallets. This Fortune 300 company is coming in, folks. Over the next few weeks, they're going to be opening up right around between 500 to 1,000 digital wallets. Guys, you don't know who we don't know. This is going to happen, Jack. We're right now as a global community right around about 200,000 wallets. What are we going to look like when we have 500,000? What are we going to look like when we have 1 million? Can I tell you this? It's going to be the same 2 steps that everybody's only required to do one time. 5 days later, their friends do the same. Whether if it's a church, nonprofit, an alumni, a lending institution, okay? Some friends, a local community, some church members. They're doing the execution one time and they're receiving instantly. And as a result, everybody from their one-time execution prior, their money goes up. There's your friend's money go to 870. There's your money going to 2,490. Your house note is now covered. And now look at your inviter. They're at $5,380 that they're receiving every 28 days through a mathematical certainty. In 20 days, everyone taking 5 days to do the 2 steps. Folks, like I said, they just put in a name, phone number, email address, assign a token. That's it. This continues to move forward. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. This is a month right here. 1 month being involved here. 260 for them, 380 for them, 870 for them, 2,490 for your 3 friends. 5,380 for you now. You're only 25 days in. This is your inviter's 30th day. They're at $17,910 that they are receiving every 28 days. Nobody had to open up any more accounts. Nobody had to come out of any more money out of pocket. Everybody did the execution one time and everyone receives all the time. Everyone only did the execution one time and everybody continues to receive all the time. Everyone only does the execution one time and everybody's going to receive all the time. Everybody only does the execution one time and everybody's going to receive all the time. Everybody only does the execution, ladies and gentlemen, one time, and everybody's going to continue to receive all the time. Folks, this is taking place, okay? And ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you right now, the hardest people for them to receive in here are the people that are going to overcook their own grits and make this complicated or assume for a whole bunch of people. Folks, you didn't just see one person's money go up, you saw everybody. My brother loves to say it like this. I love the way he puts it. He says, folks, everybody's just bringing 3 dishes to a potluck, and now we all get to eat. Your inviter just invited you folks just to do 2 steps one time. Not to get you to go out here and recruit the world, not to get you to go out here and do presentations as much as Douglas Ford. The reason why Douglas Ford does what he does, because I have goals that I want to get to just quick. But you don't have to be me. I showed you a mathematical blueprint for everybody doing this in 5 days or less. And you're looking at yourself being at 17,000. We're not even talking about the 1 million. You're going to get there by default. I mean, you're not going to stop yourself to be able to get there. You can't stop it. You can't tell the money no. And folks, just as real as this 260 is as real as this 380. Because think about it. You got to 380 because your three friends did the same thing. You couldn't stop yourself from getting 380. Just like you're not going to be able to stop yourself from getting to 870. You're not going to be able to stop yourself to getting to 2,490. You're not going to be able to stop yourself from receiving $107,000. And you're not going to be able to stop yourself from receiving $1.7 million. The only way you're going to stop yourself is you don't get involved. That's it. Where do they tear that at? I can't stop myself from receiving. No, you cannot stop it. That is the definition of unavoidable. Let me move on, folks. Every member put 100% focus on completing the 2 simple steps one time. Now I'm going to cover the standard version, okay? Because we realize there are some people out there, we pride ourselves in being a global community. And we realize for some people, $1 doesn't stretch as far, okay? In many other parts of the world, you know, like Nigeria and South Africa, they use like Rand or whatever, and $1 don't stretch as far. But that's why I love us about being a global community. Because for here, folks, it's the same 2 steps. This is our standard version, which we call the good. The money moves a little slower because it's 10% of the 10X, okay? And so here it's the same 2 steps though. Here you're gonna buy 3 tokens for a one-time out of pocket of $84 plus exchange fees, but it's gonna be about $125 depending on what cryptocurrency you use, one time out of pocket. Have 3 friends do the exact same thing. You're gonna receive the 3 $25 tokens, not the $250 on this one. And those are the 3 tokens you're gonna give it forward with your 3 friends that do the exact same thing. There again, within 7 days. But again, money loves speed. Let's do this in 3 to 5 days strategy. Let's go ahead and get cash flow out of the way, get it over with. Because a lot of times, 7 days, man, things that come up, you think too long, some negative person comes to you and says, are you sure you're gonna receive instantly? Well, folks, your inviter wouldn't have invited you if they didn't receive instantly. Think about that. Why would they waste time inviting you if it didn't work for them? You might as well throw this in the garbage. But the reason why they invited you, because it worked. And the reason why they're inviting more people, because it worked again and again and again. Think about that. When you're coming to me, does it work? Yes, you wouldn't have been invited if it didn't work. Let's talk about this money here. So remember, instead of 260 like the 10X, your inviter is receiving 26, okay? 5 days later, you're doing the exact same thing. How many times you're doing it? One time, you're receiving 26. I'll just mose through here, folks, because it's the same infrastructure. That moves your inviter to 38. Your 3 friends, 26. 38 for you, 87. 26 here, okay, for these people. Okay, 38 for them, 87 for you, 249 for your 3 friends. Here again, the toll booth, guys. Everyone's setting up a toll booth one time. These people set up their toll booth, their digital toll booth one time. Here come the cars, beep, beep. Here come the cars, beep, beep. Here come the cars, beep, beep. Here come the cars. This is our digital toll booth. You're looking at it. 26, 87 for them, 249, 538, 1791, 26 for them, 38, 87. We're executing 2 steps one time, and it has everyone receiving all the time. We're executing 2 steps one time, and it has everyone continuously receiving and scaling all the time, ladies and gentlemen. And so please don't lose sight of this. This is what excites those to start in the 10X version, because as you are accumulating money in the 10X, you're also accumulating money in the standard version. Now, those that start in the standard version, as you see, it's inevitable. Your money is going to accumulate over $280. When it does that, it automatically then upgrades you in the 10X version. And now your monies will be accumulating the 10X version, you know, the 260, the 380, the 870, the 2,490, the 5,380, right? But understand, this standard version is sending you money to your wallet as well, because it's accumulating simultaneously as you upgraded to the 10X version. Guys, I've never seen anything. I keep saying this doesn't get old for me. I'll talk about this until the cows come home, because I know how many lives this is impacting. Never before have we been able to get cash flow. Let's go back to the beginning of the meeting. Cash flow, not money, not making money, not high ticket. What is that cash flow coming in and out of your household? And we're doing this just by opening up a digital wallet, just putting in a first name, last name, email address, phone number, and be able to receive money instantly and instantly, continuously. Yeah, I'm still hitting the button because you see it keeps going. Folks, who is going to turn a faucet off that's spitting out money? They're not going to do it. Oh, let me turn this faucet off. I got too much money for this year. No, stop it. Folks, it's an infinity sign. There's no saturation point. There is no beginning. There's no ending. It just continues and continues. There is no saturation on cash flow. That's why the banks can't be saturated. That's why Cash App will never be saturated. That's why Coinbase will never be saturated. That's why PayPal will never be saturated. Now, you and I in our communities and our churches and our nonprofits, our lending institutions, our cash flow will not be saturated ever. Okay? So, execute 2 steps, as I mentioned, one time, receive all the time. Cash flow automation for everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for everybody. Just bring your dishes to the potluck. Okay? Don't overthink this. Okay? Don't bring any negative baggage from other deals. We learned on our Saturday locker room, a person's last experience they hold tight to, and they see everything through the lenses of their last experience. Folks, I implore you not to do that. Divorce any baggage or negativity that you may have. You have to see this through different lenses. You never saw anybody have to do a special skill set to do this. We're already doing it. Perfect timing, right? And everyone's only having to do 2 simple steps one time. Never required to do it again in a week, a month, a year, whatever. It's your money, folks. Nobody waits on money. We're not that operation where you don't make money until certain positions get in. No, we're not those things. I'm actually a little offended when someone tries to put us in the box with those. We're not that. This is major league business. We're opening up digital wallets and digital banks, just like you're seeing these multi-billion-dollar companies that we're bringing our economic value to. The only thing different is that we are getting the money this time, and we control it. There's that word, control it. We developed CoopWallet, which is our online digital bank. 100% of all royalties are distributed to members. Let me tell you how strong that is. How would somebody be scamming you, giving you 100% of the money? What? Right? That's just like if you brought me a product and I gave you the whole $100, it's in your hand. 100%. Okay? I can see if you were owed 100 and I only gave you 80. No, 100% of the money, folks. Royalties are immediately paid. Hello, royalties are immediately paid. That's another eliminate any doubt. You immediately get the money directly to your decentralized The company cannot stop you from transacting. Remember, privacy. You have control. Securely store your royalties and withdraw them when you want. Quickly build and scale predictable ongoing residual cash flow. You gain a sellable asset through your business ownership. No limits to anything. Your business is automated using artificial intelligence upon completing 2 simple steps. Wait for it. 1 time. 1 time, ladies and gentlemen. 1 time. Your inviter is ready to give you a $25 account activation tokens, folks. There's 2 types of people that are in the audience consuming information. Type A person is saying D forward. Just 3 accounts, 2 steps, 1 time, and done. Bro, you could have stopped way long time ago. I was ready. Guys, that was me. That's many of the leaders that are on here. Guys, when we saw this there again, I've never seen nothing operate this to where the masses could really do this. We still got people popping in here, even though they come in, just let them on in. I want everybody to see this money, okay? This is just too freaking good, okay? Person B is saying, Doug, can we refer more than 3? Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be even compelled to do so. I brought in a few more folks, okay? When I saw how this thing was working and that it was gonna happen every time. They need to do 2 steps. I only brought people in that can do it in the 2 steps. Why? Because that secures the automation, not just for them, for everybody. Bringing somebody in that's not gonna do the 2 steps, what's the purpose of that? That's like people being on Cash App and nobody transacts. How much cash flow is Cash App gonna generate if there's no transactions? The answer to that is 0. Well, if we get somebody here that doesn't do the 3 steps, that's pointless because then that stops cash flow. Why would we do that? We want the cash flow, we want the party to go and flow for everybody, right? Simply reconnect with your inviter, folks. Send them your email right now. Just send them your email. Just text them, okay, whatever, DM them, whatever you're gonna do. They will demonstrate how simple it is to open a free CoopWallet account. They're gonna assign you the token. Now, I don't know if they're on their 1st token, 3rd token, 5th token, 20th token. If you're talking to somebody like Laretha Green, Lord, she gonna bring in the whole Atlanta before it's over with. Okay? If you're talking to a person like Greg Baldwin, I mean, you know, he bringing in folks from Mars. Okay? If you're talking to a person like Terry Malone, he's bringing in everybody from Ohio. If you're talking to a person like Nicole Jackson, she's bringing in everybody from Michigan and Detroit. If you're talking to a Tracy Wellington, she's bringing in everybody from all these crazy programs that they are not receiving, you know, the money that they desire. Okay? Folks, if you're talking to a Bridget Copeland Harris, okay, a young lady with this platform has already generated over tens of thousands of dollars a month. She barely knows anything about crypto. She knows a little bit more now, but she came in knowing nothing about cryptocurrency, knowing nothing. She just had a goal to take care of her granddaughters and her daughters. That's it. And this young lady with this platform that you're looking at, okay? She's about 20 years young, okay? Well, you know, I know she's mature. I'm just telling you, she's 20 years old. She looks 20, okay? But folks, 3 months being involved in here, she was doing in excess of over 60,000, okay? Again, we're not making any income claims, but I'm talking about someone didn't require any skill set to do. Okay? And some of us gonna make more excuses than a little bit. I just heard from my good friend David on this past Saturday, okay? Just really got involved, okay? Told us about his situation, okay? I know ain't nobody got an excuse. David is in a hospital bed, okay? He did his 2 steps within 24 hours, done. Has his 3, did theirs in the next 24 hours, done. Guys, David will not stop receiving money for the rest of his life. Linda Kinsley. Oh my God, if you're in Arizona, she's tearing it up. She will never stop receiving cash flow for the rest of her days. Guys, we're just trying to show you that we found some bread. And we're just trying to show everybody where the bakery is. So that's my time, guys. I'm gonna take a few questions, entertain any questions we may have. Terry, I thank you standing by and manning the meeting. Guys, I'm fired up and excited. I'm ready to share the presentation again. I just don't get enough of this. But guys, if you want to ask a question, go down to the bottom where it says reactions and raise your hand there, and I'll be able to entertain any questions that you guys may have. I see we got Miss Selena there. Selena, go ahead and unmute yourself, sweetie.
Hi, great presentation. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
I have a couple questions, actually. One, what happens if you bring someone and then they don't bring in their two? And then the other one is what, in theory, what you say is on Ethereum, is that ERC or on the Tron?
No, Ethereum is ETH.
Oh, ETH, okay, right. But, okay, but
Yeah,
you, okay,
because we're on
okay,
the Ethereum blockchain, we use the Ethereum network.
uh-huh,
And so when you withdraw your money, it's going to be withdrawn with Ethereum. That's a stable coin. And then you're going to send it over to wherever you accept crypto. And like I said, if you got a crypto exchange, and we'll, if you don't have one, we're going to be training you on
okay,
all that, on how to get one. But then
okay.
to your crypto exchange, your bank account is going to be connected to it. And then that way you can just
Mhm.
deposit your money into your bank account.
Okay, okay. And what happens to the chain if you bring someone and they haven't bought their two or didn't bring it in quick enough, and everybody else, the people, let's say that one person brings in their three, how does that
The
flow?
thing about it is that with our culture, we're not going to let you do that. In
Okay,
essence, our strategy is 3 to 5 days or less. If you got
okay,
somebody that's kind of hemming and hawing, we're going to just replace them. We're not going
okay,
to chase them, we replace them. My brother gives
right,
me all these different slogans.
right.
We don't chase them, we replace them.
Replace them.
Okay.
Okay,
We're only looking for 3 friends to do this one time.
okay,
See, it's a
right,
one-time execution. We're not going to be
okay,
begging no one to do a one-time execution, right? We
okay.
want to keep this party going for everybody.
And one other question. So let's say
Yeah.
you come in at the standard, but the
Yeah.
one person you bring in comes in at the 10 times.
Absolutely. So you will, because you brought them in directly, they're directly sponsored through your link.
Uh-huh.
You'll receive from that initial sponsorship, but then they're
Okay.
going to usurp you because you're not in the 250. So they're going to,
Okay.
well, hold on. They're only going to usurp you in the 250. They'll still be under. I don't want to say under. They're still in your success line on the standard version, but because
Okay.
they usurp you, now anything they do from that point, now you'll get that initial, as I mentioned, but they'll
Okay.
usurp you, and anything that they do, you won't receive from that.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
Great
Thank
question.
you.
Now, is your name Selena or is it M something?
Well, my first name is Michelle, but some people
Michelle.
know me by Michelle. Some people know me by Selena. So
Who invited you, sweetheart?
Ocean.
Ocean. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a nice
So,
name.
okay.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Michelle, it's nice meeting you. And hey, we'll see you
Thank
at
you.
the top. Great question.
Okay. Mhm.
Walter Bay, talk to me. Unmute yourself, Walter. You're muted.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Is the CoopWallet a hard wallet or a soft wallet?
It's I guess soft. It's actually on the co-op database, and it's a decentralized wallet. Only you have access to it.
Yeah, I got that. I got that part. I understand decentralized and centralized.
Okay. So it's not a hard wallet. It's not
Trust
like
me.
you have it.
The other question was while it's right while your crypto is in the wallet, is it earning any interest?
No. It's not fluctuating at all because it's
All right.
stable coin.
Oh, so I understand the Ethereum and Bitcoin and Doge, and I'm well aware of all that.
Gotcha.
I'm saying is while it's in the wallet, there is no interest being earned on the coin that's in the wallet.
No. Am I answering that correctly? If anybody wants to correct me on that,
Thank you.
leader,
That's correct.
that's correct. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Gary. Was that your last question, Walter?
Yes, sir. What I didn't hear the gentleman or the comment that you made after that. It got
No.
cut off.
He just said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. It doesn't gain any interest while it's in the wallet. No.
Right. Okay, cool. What reason I'm asking that question, because I moved my coins out of a wallet, out of various Exodus, Bitcoin, whatever, and I put it into a hard wallet because of the fact that if you leave it in the exchange, you can lose it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's no loss of money here for you. So, I mean, it's your decentralized, what you already know. And so, no, so there's no going to be loss of funds. But yeah, I definitely recommend, though, because that's one of the things that we are training and teaching, is that you do want to get a hard wallet. So that way you can withdraw your money to a hard wallet. That way it's yours and you have it. Absolutely.
Yes. But you're control. Reason I'm saying that is because you're in control of it. Did you hear me?
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up a bit. But
Yeah, I'm saying you're in control of it once you move it into the hard wallet.
yes.
That's all. I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy with.
Yeah, absolutely. You're in
Yeah, I'm
control
good.
of your
I'm
money.
good.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, I'll be on board, and you'll see my name come up.
I'm looking forward to it. You're gonna be doing the presentation too, right, Walter?
I've done them before.
My man, come on in. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Of course.
we want more voices on this thing, and absolutely, definitely welcome you aboard to the community.
I'm
Who invited you?
excited.
Yes, who invited you?
EIN.
Okay, man. I mean, there's some new names today. New names. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Words getting out. Words getting out. Thank you so much, Walter, for that question, though.
Yes, sir. Have a great day, sir.
You too. You too. Mr. Linton, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening.
Just a clarification on the words he was talking about. A hot and a cold wallet is what he's referring to.
Correct.
That I just wanted to get that. It's a hot and a cold. The cold is what you keep offline, keep it safe.
Okay.
That's all.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Gary. Ocean. I just heard your name, Ocean.
Hey man, that was fabulous. Thank you so much, man.
Oh man, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I enjoyed the information and the fire, man.
Thank
I
you,
love
man.
it.
Thank you.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
When the person like what Michelle was asking, so if a person comes in and they have more, so they come in at a larger amount, you get the money one time. Once
Right.
you catch back up and you progress into that same position that they're in, just with the smaller amount that you come. Once you progress and then you move into that slot, you begin to pick up money on everything they do at that point.
Not on those that usurped you, no. Just on anybody else that comes after you at that point.
Okay. All right. And do we receive money from like everybody in the entire the entire society of what we're doing? We receive small percentages, or strictly from the people that we brought forth, and then it grows from them?
Yes, from you onward. From you onward. Not
Okay.
global, but just from you onward. And however that widely goes or deeply goes down. The whole success line from you onward. Yes, sir.
Okay. And if anything happened to the company, is the wallet that we're using, this new wallet, is this wallet set up in a sense, since it is on blockchain, where it continues to function and we're able to continue to use it, even though the company went away or something? I mean, not to say that it is, but I'm just, I've been in the industry for years. So does the wallet continue to function, or if something happened with the company that would make the wallet no longer function for us?
Yeah, we're not an operation that can go anywhere. So, because we're on the blockchain. Remember, when it's on the blockchain, it can't be manipulated, it can't be hacked, it can't be tampered with. It's going to be there.
That's good.
100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's good. All right.
You're so welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for
man.
the question.
All right. All right.
Yeah, y'all didn't think we were strong. We powerful. I told y'all. There's no holes in it, as Greg Baldwin loves to tell me. D4, ain't no holes here, baby. None. We not them, guys. We not them. Just believe that. Trust that. Everything was put in place to eliminate any doubt. Drum roll, roll out the red carpet. Linda Kinsey is about to speak. Linda, talk to me.
Hello, Doug.
What's going on?
Would you please touch on the importance of our subscriptions and why they are important?
Yeah. So, okay. So guys, the $1 a day, we are a subscription-based operation. That's why it's cash flow. You can't receive cash flow without a subscription-based model, right? So everyone's doing $1 a day in the standard, and everybody's doing $10 a day in the 10X. Once you open up the 3 wallets for your 3 friends that do the same, if you do, when you do that in the standard, of course you're doing that immediately, right? That's covering your $1 a day. So now everything there is just in the black, as we like to say. But you're also receiving from everybody else's $1 a day and from the activity that they do. Now, there's other bonuses that are in the system. We just cover the bare minimums, but you're looking at the kind, because we like to under promise versus over deliver. But there's bonuses and many other incentives that are built in, into the system of it all. Okay, so it's $10 a day in the 10X version. Your 3 friends do the same. That covers your $10 a day every 28 days. And so as you're receiving those amounts, every month, because you're earning off of everyone's $10 a day, and you're earning off everyone's $1 a day. So when you see 280, that's 280 every 28 days. When you see 380, you're receiving that every 28 days. When you saw $17,910, you're receiving that every 28 days. It's cash flow, guys. Just like we have a subscription of outflow, right? Because your bills are like subscriptions, right? Because they're doing every month. Well, now we're setting you up on a system that brings you inflow every month, and it scales, again, having you to cover your mortgage payment, having you to cover all your bills, having you to cover whatever your monthly and annual expenses. That's the beauty of this. It's cash flow. Did I cover it, Linda?
Yes.
Amen. Thank you so much for
Thank
that
you.
question. Michelle.
Yes. When is your next Zoom presentation, or is this one recorded and will it be sent out?
Yes, it is recorded. It will be sent out with a hefty fee
Okay.
of just saying please. No, I'm just
Please.
no, I'm just joking. No, I'll have it. I'll put it up on YouTube, and
Okay.
it'll be shared. Absolutely.
And what is your YouTube?
I'll send it to you. I don't want to make it
Okay.
public.
Okay. Then. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Doug, I'll put it on the site as well.
Okay. Cool beans. Gary, you have the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
At the end of your 28 days, do you have to renew?
Do you have to renew? Okay.
Other words, get 3 more.
No, I mean, in essence, once you have your 3, that that's covering your subscription. Okay.
Mhm.
And at that point, in essence, your cooperative should be moving forward, multiplying and duplicating by 3, right? So
Yes.
basically, as that $1 a day is happening every 28 days, or that $10 a day is happening every 28 days, it's just basically taken from the money that's in your wallet. So you'll never have to come out any more out of pocket. That's the whole design of the strategy. 3 to 5 days. Okay. Everyone
Okay.
2 steps. Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Great question. Anybody else? I'm in no hurry, guys.
Doug,
Ma'am?
I wanted people to the Telegram room for people to know to go to the Telegram room, and they can keep updated with the with the calls and the schedules.
So guys, I mean, me and my team, we have our own Telegram group, and I only have that Telegram group just to keep you updated with the schedule that we have with my team now. But for the Smarter Than Money, that's priority over my team, okay? I want everybody plugging into the Smarter Than Money community, okay? If you go to that community, get the link from your leader, the Smarter Than Money community, the Telegram community, and we keep you updated with all scheduled meetings. For the month of January, we're blitzing through the month of January, okay? And right now the schedule, write this down, okay, is Monday we do 2 calls, or 2 meetings rather. We do it at 12 o'clock noon Eastern and 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And, you know, adjust it accordingly to wherever your time zone is or wherever you are in the world. So let me say it again. Monday, we do 2. 12 noon Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday, the one you're on, okay, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm gonna give you the website link when I'm done. Wednesday, we have what we call new members orientation. If you are a new member, okay, you need to be on there. If you are a partner, you need to be on there because we want you to learn how to do the new members, okay? So you will be able to teach it. Again, everything is about learning, teaching, duplicating. We're talking about getting to, you know, 1 million wallets every month, okay? We're gonna, you know, need more participation. Again, we are a team, we're cooperative. You should be wanting to volunteer and put your effort. We don't just want this to be a job. Not that it is a job for anyone, but as we are growing as a global community, diversifying with all many different faces and many different participations, guys, that's what makes us strong. We become strong as our leadership is growing and we're all strong and we're learning it. And understand, D Ford, I did the numerous orientation. I still do it, okay? Right? But understand, I still feel I'm bad. I really do. I'm very critical of myself. Some people say I'm all right, but you're gonna be bad before you're good, and you're gonna be good before you're great. If you're waiting on being great before good, you ain't never gonna get there. And if you're waiting on being good before bad, you're never gonna get there. It don't work in reverse, right? So can't nobody say the presentation works than me. I'm telling you right now. I talk too loud, my voice too raspy, my forehead too big. And so you know, you can do better than me. I know you can. But hold on. So, okay, so Wednesday, new members orientation, 12 noon Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. So it's 2 times, 12 noon, 8 Eastern. And then Thursday, we have another overview at 8 o'clock Eastern. And then on Saturday, we have our locker room training. That is a cannot miss. You must put that in your calendar. You must put that in your alarm clocks. Don't leave it up to your own self-memory. Thoughts are like birds, they fly away. Put it in your phone. Let this device put it to use. It has a calendar on it, set it. Leaders are organized. They plan. Use this. Because I already know some of you are gonna be like, when is that call again? Well, if you put it in this phone, you won't have to worry about that. You put it on your alarm, you won't have to worry about that, right? Absolutely. So, did y'all get all those times? That website is smarterthanmoney.live to all those calls that I just said, or all those meetings. Smarterthanmoney.live. Now, we also have our own resource hub. Okay, our own training center is what I call it. It is for everybody. It is not my website, it's not Greg Baldwin's, it's for us to leverage. It's part of our system. That's how we streamline everything. And everything that I'm telling you is all reported on that website. That is smarterthanmoney.com. Please, tonight, when you get off of here, go and register your email. It's free to do. In order for you to access the training portion where it says new members orientation, you have to set up an account. So when you're on there, it'll have you where you can sign up, put your email in there, It's going to send you an email to that email that you registered. That's when you're going to set up your password. The email is going to come from Smarter Than Money. You have welcome. And once you create that password, it's going to bring you back to the site. And then you'll be able to go to the new members orientation tab, and you'll see tools where you can download the presentation. You'll see the new members orientation training that's recorded on there. Okay. You'll see other helpful trainings, how to fund your account, how to send money from one wallet to another, how to set up a Coinbase account. All that's there. Download the presentations, English, Spanish, download how to do a demonstration. Guys, we got it all for you. It's on the system. You can have this thing systemized. Good companies are people dependent. Great companies are system dependent. We want this to be ran by a system. If you're always relying on Douglas Ford to do presentations, what are you going to do when Douglas Ford is not available? Your business don't grow? We don't want that. Systems. Billionaires run businesses on systems. Don't get so stuck on a person. You want your business running on a system. When people in Tokyo are in your cooperative, you want it running on a system. When they're in Jamaica, you want it running on a system. Absolutely. I love what I do. I really do. Mr. Smith, you have a question? We'll take these last two questions, guys, then we'll go ahead and close it down. It's getting late. Mr. Smith, absolutely.
I'll let somebody go ahead and else take the time. And I got plenty of time to ask tomorrow.
Okay.
So go ahead with the other two.
Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Ocean.
Hey, I was just wondering, what's the fastest somebody has gone through from the beginning of the first entry point to breaking into their second stage of the program and also the second stage of the program? What have you seen in terms of speed?
The fastest I've seen is a week.
Okay. Nice.
So, yeah. But you need to outdo that.
I like that. I like that. Okay.
Because, yeah, it don't matter how fast that somebody else has done it. You tell yourself how fast you want to do it.
All right.
Absolutely.
That's what's up.
Great question, by the way. All right, guys, that's going to end the meeting for tonight. If there's any leader that doesn't want to have anything to say or comment, we're going to close the doors of the church, as they used to say when I was growing up. Reach out and touch somebody. Let me stop. Anyway, guys, as I like to conclude every meeting, guys, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. God bless you.
Great presentation,
Awesome.
Doug.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug.
Great job.
Thanks, Doug. You're amazing.
Great job.
Thank you. Thank